Hello, bros and hoes. I know y'all couldn't wait for my take and my deep detail analysis on Action Jackson with his hypocritical ass. Woo child. Okay, so I didn't know that he was going around like calling men out on their crap and wearing black men don't cheat t-shirts and all that junk. I didn't even know. It's so funny. Now, did he ever say he was a black man? If he didn't, then he could wear the shirt. Because real black men don't cheat, right? Right. Now, a lot of women are upset because they looked at this dude as Black Jesus and had a picture of him up on their wall, and it was all nice and feathered around, and it had clouds and birds and shit, like he was just the prototypical man for some strange reason. I have no idea why. Yes, he was fine. I'm sure his dick tastes like a left Twix bar, but at the same time, he's still a nigga you don't know. And he has done nothing to prove himself to you, so why? I have no idea. And a lot of people are saying, they're like, we gotta stop supporting him. My take is, if you're his follower or one of his customers, as long as he gives you good advice, that's all that he owes you. He is not your man. Okay? Okay. Now, I was pretty much done with him when I saw this post he made about a real woman doesn't care about the money you spend, blah, blah, blah. And I had a problem with it because I know for a fact that when pick-me women see shit like that on the internet, they take it to mean that their vagina's supposed to be cheap and easy. Remember, the broke dick industrial complex put this information out into the streets for women to take it and internalize it and think that's how you get a man. And what did we learn? That these are the type of cheap bitches he wants. Oh my God, coincidence? No. Okay, so I try to tell y'all about these cheap motherfuckers. They don't want to pay no goddamn bills. I told y'all. But let's talk about what happened. So I'm not going to do too many details about the women's stories. I'm going to post the link to Tasha K, where she did the whole interviews. So I'm just going to break this stuff down so I can show you the road to the fuck shit that these women drove on to get to where we at today. Let's get started. Okay, so for some reason, these women decided to just come out and start talking crap. And one of my friends was like, well, Brittany, why do you believe them? Because these women didn't get anything. They didn't get any bills paid. They didn't get any money. They didn't really get any shopping or anything. So no one sings louder than a bird who's hungry, right? Right. And a lot of women, after the fact, they feel owed. And they feel like they got the short end of the stick. So now all of a sudden they think that by just exposing somebody that it's supposed to make up for them being cheap, easy, and free. It don't work like that. But whatever. Now, the first chick, she met him on Twitter. They had been Twitter friends for about 10 years. And so he decides to flew her out to Miami for his birthday, which was on the 4th of July weekend, right? And he sent her $1,200 to fly her friends out as well. Sounds like a Spirit airline. I have no idea. Okay, so they did that. She went. She had sex with him for free because a nice date does not equate sex, contrary to popular belief. What else? So he had her up in the house, all in the pool, all up in the bed, banging it out in their marital bed. And she said that she looked around and she saw boxes because, remember, the woman was leaving and she went out of town because she was in the process of leaving him or whatever. She was with the family. So she saw the wigs, right? She wore wigs at one point. So she saw the wigs. She saw everything there. Her ass still in there riding like a soldier. All right, cool. So he lied, obviously, about the woman moving out and everything. So I guess he got tired of banging her. I think, yeah, he slept with her more than once, yeah, because she was up in the house. So after that, he just decides to block this woman. Okay, so this is the first chick. This is the one that set everything off. All right, the second chick, she went to him trying to get advice. He was like, I got some advice for you. So she met up with him for dinner or something or whatever. And then he's like, oh, you want to go to a party? She was like, yeah. So she went up to a penthouse condo. Like, hey, what's up? And so he like just pulls a dick out on her, right? Oh my God, no. I can't do this. Yeah. So later on, she decides to have sex unprotected with this man. And he's actually had her up in there while he was filming videos. And she's just like thinking, oh my God, what if I just walked by and everybody saw that I was here sleep with this man for free? Look, I keep talking about the free thing, but I'm going to break down why. It's a lot deeper than gold digging. If you've been following my channel, you would know that. But I just had to keep throwing it in there. It's like Tourette's. Like, free! You know, I can't help it. I gotta call this shit out. Okay. Yeah, so she had sex with him unprotected with this married man. Next woman. So the third lady, she's a surgeon, and her name is Nikki. And so when she went to Tasha K, she hadn't received the gag order yet. So they were able to release all this wonderful information onto us. So a lot of crap happened with her. Like, her stuff was a mess. And she called herself the current mistress, which means that she was still messing with this dude. And if he hadn't blocked her and all that, she'd still probably be having sex with him. So let's get to these bullet points. All right. So she was saying how aggressive he is. And he's rude. And he's mean. And he's a jerk. And he's so much of a jerk to where, I mean, she's busy. She's a surgeon. She's busy. And she had an eyelash appointment. So she just yanked off her old eyelashes, right? Because, you know, she about to go get them done, whatever. So he tells her, oh, you look a mess. You need to fix yourself up and make yourself more presentable as a surgeon. Like, if she just walk around a ponytail, whatever. And he told her, oh, well, after you fix yourself up, then I'll come back. Between you and paying for shit. Like, okay. That's trash. Ladies, if a man ever comes to you with a problem that he can literally solve by making an appointment or giving you some cash and he don't do it. Okay, what else happened? Yeah, tell her about she need to get her nails filled in and how she don't even look the same. Just a hot mess. And you talking to this woman all crazy and you don't pay no bills? Right. Oh, but remember, she don't need his money. I'll get to that later. The unprotected sex, she started sleep with him after 2 weeks. Because she don't need no man money. Right. She said that he would do things like jack off in a parking lot while she was doing her surgeries at her job, right? And send her the videos. But then she'll still go down to his truck and fuck him anyway, right? Right. She said he was possessive. He got to tripping in her house one time, y'all. The gray house with the white arches where he's recorded videos in front of.
Supporting my new, actually, forthcoming book, Heal Together Without Hurting Each Other.
So she says that is actually her home. And he brought his old non-mortgage paying ass up in there acting a fool with the mistress. You know, it's supposed to be fun time, right? That's how you know he crazy. Because hoes, they know every time it's fun time. You don't have time to be talking crap and acting a fool because you're having fun. So he's in there acting a fool. She says, hey, get out. And so he grabs her and says, I'll leave when I want to leave. Hey, bitch, do you see this fucking knife? Are you mad? Girl, I was just, oh my God. Baby, with the power of OxyClean, no blood stain formed against my carpet shall prosper. I'm just saying. Now, I told y'all how these losers, they know how to pick the right ones. Because, baby. Okay. She also said that if he does do something for you, he'll throw it back in your face. She thinks that he actually hit his wife, Bonisha, because he was telling her how she went to Colorado and how he's mad and blah, blah, blah. She accused me of putting my hands on her. But you didn't say that you didn't do it. Also, she's a doctor and don't know where babies come from. So she has been having unprotected sex with this man. And guess what? She got pregnant. So she already knew in her mind that she wasn't going to have a child for this man who's married to somebody else and is not, who she wants to be with. But she wants to still fuck him raw in the car. Anyway, so she said looking back, she can tell that he was like pretending that he didn't want her to get an abortion. He was just all upset. Like, oh, I want to pursue a relationship with you. And oh my God. And keep the kid, blah, blah, blah. But then when she insisted, no, I'm getting rid of this child. Because, taking birth control is too easy. So he told her, well, wait a week so I can decide, what I want. Like, it's not your uterus. And if you didn't want a kid, you should have put on a condom. Right. And yeah, he was telling her to push her appointment back. What else? And basically, to sum up her little situation, she would still be with him if he didn't block her and the scandal came out. Because she also said that he called her after him and Bonetta shot that video. Like, oh man, it's just a PR stunt. And basically, he's just trying to save face. But he would keep telling these women how he's in the middle of a divorce, how fed up he is, how this woman who we know want her to fly is just so horrible, how bad her sex is, and blah, blah. If her sex was that bad, why were you with her for over 12 years? Then why did you get her pregnant? Like, that doesn't make any sense. He's full of crap. And any woman that's worth anything should have seen through that. Now, we all saw how this woman looked god-awful. And the sad part is that she is choosing to look bad. This is not an ugly woman by any means. She is not ugly. she chooses to look bad. And as I looked through her page, I made an insensitive comment, and I erased it, and I edited it, because this woman it's a cry for help. This is a sign of trauma, and this woman is broken, and he has destroyed her. Granted, you're not a victim if you're choosing to stay with somebody. That's not how that works. You're a willing participant. Has she been victimized? Yes, she has, but she's still there. She decided to get pregnant, then marry this man, out of order. So, she don't want to leave. And not only is this a sign of trauma for her choosing to look bad, it is a defense mechanism. You can't fail if you don't try, right? Right. Now, I hope that we all know that no matter how good she does look, he's still going to cheat on her. So even if she decided to go to the mall, get fixed up, go to Sephora, whatever, it's not going to change anything. And I'm pretty sure she internalized that and is expressing that out to us with that god awful hat. Now, we all know that looking bad also doesn't help. On the flip side, hoes understand that men want their prizes to look like prizes, and we look like prizes. Now, like I said, we know that it don't make a man stay, but, that's how you get treated right. If you want a man to spend money on you, trick on you, etc. And another thing, too, when it's time to drop that motherfucker, you don't have time to go get fixed up. You need to be able to come home, see some bullshit, get in your car, go sit at the bar and cry, and let somebody come and make your problems go away, right? Right. That's how that's supposed to go. Because if she was smart, she would have taken that opportunity to look like a goddess, get on that video, and basically look fed up, be done, and find her another man. But this is a broken woman. Remember, losers prey on the weak. Now, the takeaway. If a man knows that you're going to accept him as a cheater, he's never going to stop. I've seen plenty of women getting cheated on since high school and since college, and the guy don't stop. Sorry, that's how it is. Stop getting pregnant for men who don't treat you right, because now you're bringing a child into this foolishness, and your kid is going to sit here and see all this junk on the internet and see how your mama looks like a fool and your father. So that's bad. And if a man really does love you, he's not going to want to do anything that he knows is going to hurt you. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear it. And like I said, losers prey on weak women, and they also know who to try. I talked about this in the King Face video. You really think King Face or any man will go around and be doing these things to women if he knew that his life would be in danger? If that motherfucker ain't riding with the fear, he's gonna treat you like that, because, baby. See, a man needs to know that his life might literally end if he do something wrong, like bring home a disease. I'm just saying. I ain't even gonna say end. I'm just gonna say, like, he may get hurt. I'm just saying, because if you got a hot coffee cup and the lid comes off on his penis. Oh, y'all like my cup? Ain't it cute? It's so cute. I made this myself. And I put my name on the back. Breed me, that's how foreigners spell my name. Breed me, you need that good man. And then it's card decline. Yeah. So if a dusty ass bum tells you some shit like, oh, let's go on a coffee date, you tell him, bitch, I got Starbucks at home. I wouldn't even FaceTime. I blocked that bitch. Me and who? Okay. Also, stop using God as a crutch. God does not want you to be stupid. Remember, we're here to learn lessons, okay? And another thing I noticed, even all the women who were being polite in the comments saying, like, sis, get help, get help, get help, cut this off, take this down, where's your family, where your friends? She ignored all that, but she would share all the statuses that said, you encouraged me and I'm going through this too. Like, a lot of the weak women who were commenting were enabling her to be weak. But life's about choices, so yeah. What else? Like I was saying, a lot of women say things like, well, I don't need no man's money. Well, Paris Hilton doesn't need a man's money. If you go to work, you need money. And it's a lot deeper than gold digging. It's about having value. Being cheap and easy does not make you more valuable. You have no standards. And clearly we can see that if y'all are here fucking this man who's a husband raw for free. This man, your standards are so low, this man didn't even need to be single, and y'all still fucked him. And when you found out he was married, you still fucked him. So I don't want to hear that shit. Fucking somebody's husband for free does not make you smart, and it doesn't make you better. And also, men, I'm going to do a video about how to cheat one day. You keep looking for this cheap, easy ride, not realizing that cheap pussy talks. If this man had a hoe that he was paying and she didn't give a fuck about this dude, but she like, all right, I'm going to fuck him. get my bills paid, blah, blah, they wouldn't be squawking to the streets. It's always the women who feel owed. They feel played because they didn't get anything out of it. They got raw dick and blocked. And that's what happens. Y'all keep looking for these cheap bitches and we end up with cheap bitch problems and you want to know why. Why? Because you're stupid. Stop being cheap. You better pay a bitch. Now, remember, Derrick Jackson doesn't owe us anything. If you read the book and get good advice, that's all you need. Now, of course, he needs to keep his mouth shut about other men because clearly he's trash. He's going to continue to be trash and he will forever always be trash. And you know what, too? A guy told me the other day that women would be stupid to listen to him. But he didn't say why. Now, I'll give you my reason why, because we don't do cheap shit over here and we ain't do no coffee dates, nothing like that. But who knows more about fuckboys than a fuckboy? So we were smart. We would go listen to everything this clown says because he's literally giving you the game plan of the loser. This is true. There's wisdom in his fuckboy words. Now, wife, if you were smart, you would divorce his ass and hurry up and take half now because he's not going to have much later. Now, we all know that everybody on the internet gets mad for a couple weeks, so they may forgive him at some point. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really care too much about the dude. I thought he gave pretty good advice, but he never made me want to go buy a book. But that's just me. So, men, pay a hoe. Stop being cheap and stupid. Because you could have brought a disease to your wife, and then you could have got stabbed. Oh, no, you wouldn't because you found the right loser to play. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Still blocked on YouTube. But what do you guys think? Do y'all think that everybody should just boycott Derrick Jackson and so his kids don't eat? Because remember, that woman don't work. Oh, yeah, he was mad about that. She doesn't work. No, I wouldn't work either. At least she's half-ass smart. I'm just saying. But, yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know. Talk to me. Communicate with me. We all know he's a piece of trash, but, I mean, hey, he ain't your piece of trash, so mind your damn business, right? Right. Talk to y'all later. And remember, only dumb cheaters get caught.